Welcome to an afternoon game of minors hockey. We're coming to you today from the Ice Ranch in Littleton, Colorado, for today's game between the Colorado Springs Miners and the Regis Jesuit Raiders. Miners today will be starting out going left to right on your screen in black. Regis has the white uniforms, white and red. Right now, I don't know too terribly much about the Regis team, but I kind of watching what they're doing. It seems about the same skill level as what our miners are. So we should be in for a good hockey game going on this afternoon. We've got about 3 minutes left until the game starts, so I'll just leave it on mute until we're ready to go. All right, we're going to get rolling here in just a second. A couple things right off the top. I'd like to let everybody know our viewpoint from the Ice Ranch here is going to be a little bit different than our standard broadcast. Watching from the center of the ice, it's a little bit difficult because there's not a great way to view this from a filming standpoint. So bear with me on that, and also our broadcast strength, our Wi-Fi strength is not very good here as well. So I do apologize if there is any kind of delay in the broadcast. And again, like I said, as you can see, I'm actually inside the Miners end broadcasting, so it will be a little more difficult to see down into the offensive zone during the first and third periods. Relatively easy to watch during the defensive zone for first and third, and we'll have a good option to watch in the second period. So again, bear with me on the broadcast. The Wi-Fi is not great in this arena, and we'll just go from there. So today's starting lineup, Coach Bonnet has mixed it up a little bit. We're going with Henry Villapondo on left wing with Riley Milko centering and Larry Britton on the right wing. We still have Rye Bolte and Zach Homerty starting on defense. Chase Vaughn is our starting goaltender. Miners win the puck. Homerty gets knocked down right there at center ice. And Miners get first possession deep in the offensive end. Long pass. We're going to pick up an icing here. We'll have face-off in the offensive zone. As you can see, the broadcast is going to be a little bit more difficult just because of where we're standing. There are going to be folks that they can't help it from where they're sitting, where the location of the seats are. It's just going to be a little bit difficult from time to time seeing down the board side. Puck out of play. Tanner Damgard keeps the puck in. Today he's skating with Colin Saber, and Win Bolte is staying on his wing. Puck out of play there. Villapondo steals the puck to his own top of his own zone, loses it again. Right underneath us is going to be the difficult situation to see. Because there's just not a good spot to see right underneath us and along this close side, near side boards. Miners get the puck out. Villapondo with pressure. Can't get control over it. Seabolt with pressure. Seabolt carries the puck out of his own zone. Carries it deep. Barton chases it down. Barton and Seabolt trying to get something going here. They're skating with Isaac Wilson today. Seabolt with pressure knocks his man over, gains possession of the puck in the corner. Barton giving pressure, and right back in the zone for a frozen puck. Quick shot on net, and frozen puck. We'll try the face-off one more time. Damgard again with another quick shot on net. Homerton gives chase. his partner, Bolte. Bolte sends it deep. Miners pick it up in the corner, give a little bit of pressure. And Jesuit comes back out, stopped on their breakout attempt. And a dump in. Oh, a dangerous pass right up through the middle. Miners get it out. Humberding sends it deep, and it's tipped all the way down by Saber. Puck is pinned by two Jesuit players that a little bit difficulty moving it out. Miners break it out, can't get it out of their own zone. Finally do, and Quinn Barton carries it across. Colin Saber's offsides. Barton pushes the puck deep into the Jesuit zone. Diapondo picks it up. And quick pass by Saber trying to get it back out front, and nobody there. Barton picks the puck up, tries getting it out, can't push it out. Nice battle right here along the boards. And there again is the difficulty of this rink to broadcast in right there, is when that puck gets underneath. Pass right through the middle. Vaughn with a big save right off the bat there. Two nice saves by Vaughn. Diapondo pushes it out, and it's a foot race to try and get there. Diapondo still with pressure. Gives teammates time to get out there. Puck is still loose. The Amgard pushes it right back into his goaltender for a whistle. Almerdinger ups that puck around. Bolte and Seabolt miss on it. Bolte comes out of the corner with it. Gives it up to it's Isaac Wilson with the play. And Seabolt, as it's coming around, gives a nice hard hit on a guy and causes that puck to go all the way down. Hesser picks it up in the corner. Hesser battling it out, and Isaac Wilson comes up with it. And he gets across the red line and dumps it in. Riley Milk will give him pressure, but it squeaks by him. And as Jesuit carries it in, they just dump it at the net. Bouncing puck, and Chase Vaughn holds on. Bradley comes out of the Miners end, can't get it deep. It's sent right back down. Offside on Jesuit. Dangerous shot there. And we get a foot race. Seabolt giving chase. He is the first one there. And they still call it an icing. Ten minutes exactly left in the first period. We still are right where we started at 0-0. Seabolt pushes it out, gets pressure on it, and Seabolt and Wilson attack into the offensive zone. Seabolt fends off 2 hits and pushes that puck around the far side. Jesuit tries to hit that long home run pass, ends up off of Vaughn for a face-off. Quick shot on Vaughn. A hold for another whistle. Bouncing puck. Damgard comes out of the fray with it. Steps around his guy. Tries to get it around the corner. Can't get it there. And touch out front. Kessler holds. Puts it right back behind the Regis cage. Kessler stops at his own blue line. Sends it to the far side. And Jesuit fires it deep. All the way out, and it's Tyler Tucker giving chase. Villapondo tries to get it controlled, can't do it. Villapondo behind the net comes out with it, can't get a pass out to Tucker. Villapondo again intercepts that pass. And Milko and Villapondo trying to give pressure. It was Tyler Mora on that far side holding it in for the Miners. Moore again tries to get it to Milko. Milko passes it. Bolte trying to bounce it up. That's Win Bolte. Bolte just misses the pass, and he's given chase for an icing. 7:43 left in the first period. Still 0-0. Bolte around the side. Tries getting it. Villapondo can't get it out. Barton carries it out. And Saber dumps it deep. Faber gives chase, putting a little pressure on. Damgard picks it up, gets pressure on it. Hommerding gets the puck at center ice and dumps it in. Seabolt fans on his try on the puck. Stitchka on the back end playing on defense today, battling with Hommerding to get control of the puck, and they both lose it. Comes out. Seabolt can control that puck in the front, but he does tip that one wide. It's Hommerding battling in the corner, trying to get it out. Damgard puts it up a little bit. Stitchka with control of the puck. Tries getting it out. Long shot that would have missed the net. And Regis putting serious pressure on right now. Long icing call. Miners needed a whistle on that one to slow it down in their own end. 5:56 left in the first period. Vaughn with a great diving across save on that one. Miners left that back door open, and wow, the Regis player there just fanned on it. We are getting a penalty, and that is Tyler Tucker getting a 2-minute hooking call. So the Miners are going on the kill. .534 left in the first, and Regis with a man advantage. Twice if the Regis defender fanned on a shot or a pass. Miners doing a good job of keeping pressure outside, not allowing any dangerous shots, and now they fire one right on net. Regis coming up, crosses the blue line, trying to set back up in the Miners' end. Oh, and there is puck that had eyeballs on it on that one. Kind of got through three players, so Regis capitalizes on their power play at 4:32. There's 58 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 1-0 Regis. Stitchka puts the puck deep. Viapondo and Barton giving chase there on that. Barton lays a good hit to stop the puck from coming out. Viapondo can't carry it deep, and it's back to Hester. Stitchka can't get it deep, gives it up at the red line, which allows a zone entry for Regis. And Hester fires that puck all the way down for an icing. Bradley with the block shot there. He's trying to chip it out. It's up to Wilson. Wilson can't get it out. Little jamming right there between Wilson and his man. Now it's Wilson and Seabolt giving chase. Seabolt to Wilson. Wilson tries to get in front to Damgard. Damgard can't get it. Seabolt pops it deep, and Damgard gives chase. Damgard with a good hit, trying to get control of the puck. And Seabolt digs it up, gives it back to Wilson behind the net, and he's pinned it there in the corner as well. Regis comes out of that corner, and it was Moore that kept it in. Wilson digs it out of the corner. Seabolt trying to pick it up, steps around his guy, sends it back to Bradley. Bradley looking for a shot, can't keep it in, and it's back out. Late off sides, and Milko able to knock it back in deep for the Miners. Saber keeps it deep for Milko. Behind the net, Bolte gives a nice hit up and picks it up, and he ties the game at 1. So on a nice heads-up play behind the net, Milko throws it right out in front. Net goes to Win Bolte, and he ties the game at 1. So with 2:18 left in the first period, we've got a 1-1 hockey game. Humberning with a good hit on his man, but they are going to call that. Going to call that an interference call for some reason. It looked to me like it was a clean hit, but puck might not have been on the player's stick. Can't tell. Couldn't really tell from where I'm standing. So we'll have to go with what the referee calls him on. So with 1:56 to go, the Miners will play the rest of the first period shorthanded. Three quick shots there. Chase Vaughn with 3 big saves to keep this game knotted at 1. Good back and forth passing by Regis. And that was Milko sends it full length of the ice, letting the Miners get a line share. Barton giving a little bit of pressure, trying to drive the player to one side or the other. Regis setting up. We're going back and forth, and Caleb Stitchka sends it all the way down. 38 seconds left to go in the first period. 40 seconds left in the man advantage. Stitchko with the block shot. Puck out of play. And the Miners in. So there's 18 seconds left in the first period and 22 seconds left in the Miners penalty. Bouncing puck almost comes out of the Miners' end. Tipped puck. And that is the end of the first period. With the score tied at 1, the Miners will have a 4-second penalty at the start of the second period. So we'll pause for a short break and be right back once the period gets rolling again. All right, here we go. Start of the second period. Vanguard wins that draw, sends it back to Bolte. Bolte to his brother. And Reed just gets a long shot on that. Bolte knocks it out of the Miners' end. And it goes right back in. All right, Bolte. Colin Saber gets kind of shoved out of his own lane by the referee. And that referee has now been run to twice because he's in his kind of in the wrong spot, not paying attention to where things should be. Jesuit keeps the puck in, and that puck is out of play. Bradley giving chase to a puck in the corner, gives way to the right Jesuit player, and he does come out with the puck, gives it up in his own zone. Luckily, there is one of his line mates there to knock it out. Bradley picks it up in his own blue line, fires long. Good tip in, and Villapondo giving chase. Barton keeps the puck in net. Wilson trying to get something going. Shebolt misses the puck as well. And Bolte gives chase. Gives it up to Harmerding. Harmerding skates in. Gives the puck to Barton. Barton loses in his own zone. Back to Harmerding. Harmerding fires a good pass up to Isaac Wilson. Wilson carries it in, looking for something. Throws the puck behind the net. Barton picks it up. Comes around, and Wilson trying to do something. Barton in the corner there, looking for some help out front. Nobody there. Wilson picks it up again. standing in front. Seabolt trying to cause some problems. And Harmerding hits the brakes as, wow, there's some big hacks there going on as that puck comes out and heads down to the Miners' end. And Bolte blocks it, but it's a funny bounce off the end glass. And Vaughn's got to be on his toes to catch that one. Bolte sends it deep, and that's going to be an icing. Damgard wins the draw. Bolte picks it up and chases it in, carries it in, looking for something. Hits Saber. Saber gets popped in front, but he does get the shot off. That goaltender had no idea where the puck was at. Saber picks it up in front, or in the corner, gets it out front to Bolte. Had a stick on, a little bit interfered there. Saber goes chasing to the corner, and it goes backwards. Stitchka can't keep it in, and there's an offsides. Bradley stands his man up at the blue line. Allows Milko to get control of it. Diapondo tips it ahead. And that's carried in. Good. Oh, almost there. It's a nice pass in front. And just hopped over the stick for the Miners. Headed back into the Miners' end. And that shot completely wide. There's no icing on this as it was shot by Jesuit. Long outlet pass. And Vaughn makes a good save on that one. Harmerding trying to hit Seabolt with a long pass. Harmerding puts that puck deep in the zone. Barton picks it up, looking for somebody. Doesn't find anybody there. Jesuit dumps it deep into the Miners' end. Bolte picks it up, sends it to the corner. Harmerding back behind his own net, looking for some help. Bolte gets driven hard into the boards. No call on that. All the way over to Wilson on the far side. And Wilson comes out of it, flips it up, going after his own play. He's giving chase. Seabolt now with pressure, and he levels his guy. Wilson gets a shot on. Damgard picks it up, looking for Seabolt. Seabolt can't get anything on it. Bolte sends it. Oh, now we've got a foot race. Stitchka and Chase Vaughn comes out, puts it back out of the zone. A little bit of excitement there for the Miners. Stitchka throws it up to Saber. Saber just tries tipping it, but it can't go anywhere. Right back into the Miners' end. Hesser just throws it deep, and that's going to be an icing. 11:39 left here in the second period. Miners send it all the way around, trying to get it out. Bolte picks it up, trying to do something, hits the brakes, and gets caught from behind. And there's an icing. No ice. Miners coming out with it. Saber steps across and just throws it on line and kind of handcuffed the Regis Jesuit goaltender on there. Miners win the draw. Bolte puts it on, and it doesn't make it all the way through. Homerding tries to keep it in and throws it back in. And there was a non-interference call there, as Homerding was knocked completely out over, and we get a puck out of play. And Jesuit won that draw as they stepped around Milko, I believe it was. Icing on the Miners. Ten and a half minutes left to go in the second period. We've still got ourselves a 1-1 hockey game. Seabolt gets it out of the Miners' end, tries to carry it around. Barton gets hit hard there. Seabolt trying to get hold of that puck. And no call on that. Hesser got away with the tripping there. Seabolt picking the puck up, looking for a strong shot. Misses the net completely. Stitchka steps around two guys there, carries it in. Stitchka with a great effort there, just to keep control of the puck. That was pretty nice. Wilson gives a little bit of pressure there. Back into the Jesuit zone with Seabolt giving light pressure. And Jesuit dumps it deep, and they go for a change themselves. And Bolte carrying the puck out of his own zone. Carries it deep, drops it to Saber. Saber throws it at the net. Good shot. So we got a late change by Jesuit. Miners win the draw, trying to get something going. Damgard tried skating around there, but couldn't get control of that puck. Bradley giving chase into the corner with that. And that puck pops all the way out. That's a no icing because that was pushed out by Regis. Moore over to Bradley. Bradley tips it up. Saber picks it up at the blue line, looking for somebody. Tries to get in front to Damgard. Can't get it there. A bouncing puck in the corner. And Saber couldn't get control of it. Damgard gets it, misses it, and it's out of the Jesuit zone. And Raiders carry it deep. Good stick work there by Damgard. Viapondo trying to get it out. Viapondo dumps it out. And that was a funny bounce there. Viapondo trying to get something going. Steps around one man, puts it back to D, and it's picked off. Humberding holds it, and he throws it back in on the far side, and Stover was offside. About a half step on that, and a half step delay, and Stover would have been in. He could have been in around that player, around the defenseman there. Barton lining up to take the draw for the Miners. Sends it into the Raiders' end. Stitch got steps too high. And Vaughn with a good save on that one. I don't know what the referee called on that. It looks like the net was off. So that's all it was. Just the net off the pegs down there. Jesuit back to the point. Back to the half wall. Bolte trying to get it out of his zone. Does. Finally bounces it all the way deep. No icing there. Saber gives chase. And Bolte catches that for Miners. Bounces it in. And Saber can't get it. Hester knocks that puck all the way around. Saber gets it back to defenseman. That's Luke Bradley. Bradley bounces it all the way back into the Raiders' end. And Win Bolte with pressure there. Riley Milko trying to get control of the puck, and it comes all the way out. Bolte tips it in the offensive zone, and Viapondo puts it right in front for Riley Milko, who gets two good whacks at that puck. Unfortunately, the Raiders goaltender was in the way. Milko won the draw. Viapondo couldn't get control over it as it came out of the zone. Now Britton and Milko give chase. And Raiders send that back down. Viapondo bounces that into the offensive zone. Britton almost had it. Raiders looking for that far side tip-in goal, but there's nobody there. Miners come out of the side with it, and Regis has to just dump it back in. A couple funny bounces there. Ends up in the Miners' corner and sent all the way down for an icing. And there's a interference call. Ryder Stover with some excellent effort there to draw that penalty. And Miners get their first power play of the game. Miners win the draw. Bolte gets the shot off, and it was tipped. And it's Win Bolte with the puck, tries to get it all the way across over to Milko, can't do it. Rye Bolte picks it up, gets it up to Win. Win can't get it past, and now it's going back the other direction. And there was a penalty that just was not called at all. Milko got his feet yanked completely out from underneath him on that one. Miners coming out of their zone. Wilson can't corral that puck. Bolte over to Milko. Milko looking for something. Finds Bolte. Bolte looking for a shot. Wilson was in front looking for that tip. Couldn't get it though. 4:12 left in the second period, and 1:03 left on the Miners man advantage. Yamgard wins the draw. Hester with a long shot. Gets it on net. Yamgard pushed the puck forward. Sends it. Barton is fighting with it. And neither one of them saw it pop out. Hester keeps it in, but then bounced right to a Jesuit player. And that was offsides. It's a little confusing here for the players. I've been on the bench at this rink. You can see the double lines right there. Seabolt was the one that was caught offsides. He was hollering, "Don't go, don't go, don't go." Bradley, although I think he thought that the next line was where the offside marker was. So that's why that ended up being an offsides. It was just the way that section of the ice looks. And it's on only on this end here. Miners send it deep, and that's going to kill about 3-4 seconds off of their power play. 24 seconds left in the power play. 3:33 left in the second period. Bolte loses the puck at center ice. Villapondo picks it up. Can't get it across that center ice marker. Kind of bouncing all over the place. 22 just tried to put a big hit on Milko and missed completely. Jesuit steps across the blue line and gets a shot on net. Esser's just trying to get it out. Far pass over to the inboards there, and Stitchka just gets it deep. And that's an icing on the Miners. Miners trying to get that puck out of the zone, and they're seeing that they can't get it. Esser with the lead pass up to Stitchka. Stitchka gets it on the Bolte's stick, and he tipped it. Saber trying to get something going, and he throws it in front, and nobody's there for the Miners. Bradley puts his man off, and the puck still gets by him. Goofy bounce there, and that net at the far end has come off a couple times now. I know it was pushed off in the first period. I watched the Regis goaltender kind of do the same thing that the referees are doing. Bonnet making a double change here for some reason. Apologize for the camera work there. It's a little difficult to get that shot that's right underneath me. Miners keep it in, throw it back into the corner. That was all the way across. Damgard with a big hit, and that puck handcuffed the goalie there. He had no idea where it was at. Miners got to touch up, and Saber giving pressure there. And Moore picks the puck up, bounces it behind his own net, tries to hit his D partner Bradley over there, and it's right back into the corner. Jesuit shot all the way around. Milka with the block shot. And behind the net, that is, let's see, that's Moore. He just ices that puck all the way down. And it just barely crosses the line there. So Miners, with 15 seconds left to go in the second period. Yandard trying to push the puck out. Seabolt picks the puck up. Can't do anything with it. Sends that puck deep. And that is the end of two. So at the end of two, we still have a 1-1 hockey game. So we'll have a short 15-minute break again, as normal, in between the second and third period here. And as soon as that's done, the ice make is done, and we got a clean sheet, we'll be back on. All right, welcome back to the third period here. Miners give chase into their own end on that. Regis coming out with a little bit of attack. Goofy bounce, and that puck goes quickly onto Vaughn. 14 seconds here into the third period here, and Vaughn's got to make a quick grab. Stitchka trying to get that puck out. Can't get it. It is just kind of hanging out there on the half wall for the Miners. Puck goes all the way across, and Damgard picks it up, carries it out of his zone. Looking to do something, can't get hit. He gets his shot blocked, and that is Saber giving chase behind the Jesuit net. Bad bounce for Regis, and that gets picked up by the Miners. Damgard trying to step around, and there's nothing going there. Saber gets a good shot on. Damgard looking for Bolte. Bolte looking back for Damgard. Damgard throws it at the net, and Bolte got a tip on it. Damgard again trying to get something going there. Stitchka with a long shot, and the Regis goaltender hangs on. The Miners lose control of another draw. Net puck is shot into the Miners' end. Miners can't get it out of their own zone. Wilson trying to do something with it, and it's knocked right back in. Again, sorry for the way the camera's going when it's close. And that gets shot all the way down. No icing with Wilson giving chase. And he doesn't get anything on it. Still giving chase. And Milko looking for something. Wilson does pick it up. Throws it at the net. And that bounces over. Milko trying to do something. He gets pinned behind the boards. Bolte picks it up behind his own net. Stover giving some good pressure on there, and Milko gets knocked down. And Bolte comes out of it, looking for Hummerding. That's a pair of defensemen up there rushing that play, so good on them. Good recovery by the Miners. And Damgard forces that puck out of play in his own zone. Great heads-up play there by Bolte and Hummerding to step up when there was no forwards on the ice at all for the Miners. Puck getting thrown around there. Hessler trying to get control of it. Does. Tries to get it around to Damgard. Damgard gets control behind his own net. He comes out of it, out from the back end. Tries to hit Britton, and that's going to be an icing. So 13:41 left in the third period here, still 1-1. Big pile up. Oh, that puck hit the post. Barton comes out from behind his own net with the puck, hits Bolte. Bolte gets chipped as he throws the puck in deep. Jesuit coming out of their own zone, but Barton tips it so it doesn't go all the way across. Saber looking for the puck, and that puck was going to go for an icing, but it was actually tipped right here at the blue line. Neither ref saw that. Coach Bonnett's got a little powwow going on over there with the referee. Milko wins the draw, gets it out. Seabolt tries bouncing it, and he can't get it out. Back to Bradley. Bradley fires a dangerous pass right in front of his own net, and Miners finally get it out. Seabolt stops it from going deep again. Moore gets it to Bradley. Bradley gets it to Seabolt. Seabolt whacking at it, trying to get it past the defenseman, and he knocks the player's feet out from underneath him. No call there, so Seabolt got away with one. Seabolt does pick the puck up, can't hold it tight, and he sends it deep. No icing on that one. These referees don't like to call icing here because there's been multiple times where the puck has been it has been an icing. So Miners push it deep. Damgard keeps control, steps around one guy, gets hooked, and Miners are going on a power play there. And 2 minutes for hooking. Miners can't get control over it. And Reed just pushes the puck out. Puck goes behind the net. Bolte picks it up. Tries getting it to Villapondo. It can't get there. And Bolte's got to go back around the other direction. Tries to hit Wilson. Wilson to Bolte. And back to Wilson. Villapondo bounces around his player. And Bolte sends it deep. Rye Bolte gives chase. Villapondo picks it up, sends it back to Milko. Milko looking across ice for Bolte. Bolte misses the net there. Milko to Hesser. Hesser back to Milko. Milko looking for something, tries to get him. Bolte does hit him, but Bolte loses control back to Hesser. Hesser faked the shot and just lost control over it. Milko drops to Hesser. Hesser falls down, and it's a 2-on-0. And Vaughn with a huge save there. Great save on that 2-on-0. Bradley steps around a couple players, stops at his own at the offensive blue line, fires it deep. Seabolt around the corner looking for somebody. Yeah, he gets Saber on it, but Saber loses control over it. And the puck bounces all the way back into the Miners' end. Bradley controlling it there. Hits Damgard. Damgard tries giving it back to Bradley, and the power play is over. So nothing came of that other than a big scare for the Miners. The only scoring chance was that 2-on-0 there for that Chase Vaughn pulled the team's fat out of the fire on that one big time. And again, folks, I apologize for the close work on here. If those guys had just learned to play on the other side of the ice, we'd be pretty good. Miners lose another draw. Long shot gets through everybody. Vaughn sends it to the side. And Vaughn with another big save. .9:11 left to go in the third period. Milko wins the draw. Stitchka picks it up behind his own net. Around to Hessler. Hessler tries bumping it out, and it doesn't go anywhere. And Vaughn again gets a pad on that puck. Does it with a control on that far side. Stitchka tries bouncing it up. Can't get it out. And now Milko gets control over it, sends it deep. Stover giving chase. Bradley can't control that puck. And Miners catch another break there as the Regis player just can't get a shot off. Vaughn with another big save, and that puck seems to be bouncing his way today as it just keeps going into the corners on those goofy bounces for him. Miners throw it all the way down as Moore gets it out of his own end. Bolte picks the puck up, tries to get it to Wilson, and that puck goes out of play. Wilson tries getting that puck deep, and it doesn't go anywhere. Puck bounces around Bolte, and Homerton gives chase. Homerton ducks under a hit. Puck comes back to the Miners' point, and high shot, and that puck is tipped out of play. Stitchka giving chase back. He's got pressure. Vaughn holds on to the puck as there was Regis players right behind Stitchka. Milko wins the draw as Hester tries to come around the corner. Viapondo gives chase as it goes into the Regis zone. And Milko tried getting hold, couldn't do it. Sends it back, and Stitchka bounces it up to Stitchka. Stitchka and Milko trying to do something, and Milko is offsides. Viapondo made one play too many right there, and should have just dumped the puck in. He'd have saved that offsides on that one. Damgard getting ready for the face-off for Miners. Saber gets control of the puck and puts it deep. Bolte gives chase for it. Ties up his man. Saber steps in front, and a high bouncer comes all the way back to the point. Damgard tries to get control over it. Can't do it. Moore holds it in. Gets it to Saber. Saber tries hitting Damgard. Moore again can't control it. And this one goes to Bradley. Bradley fires all the way down. No icing there on that one because that was tipped by somebody. Bradley holds it into the, tries holding it in. Regis gets control of it. Puck bounces past Bradley, goes back up on the corner here. Tucker with control of the puck gets shot towards net. Like that was on net, and it bounced out. Looks like we lost another puck. 5:27, excuse me, 5:27 left here in the third period. Still 1-1. Barton just puts the puck on net. Barton again tips the puck forward, steps around his man. He actually hit the goaltender in the head there, but it bounced all the way out. Bolte hits Hammerding. Hammerding trying to do something with it. Puck goes to the far end. Stover stops it from going deep, but that puck is coming back the other way. Hard shot, misses the net completely. Vaughn pushes that one wide. That one wasn't in any danger. Barton behind the net, ties up his man. Hammerding pushes it up, and Miners get it out. Stover looking for something, can't get there, and now Hammerding back in his own net. Miners just having trouble getting anything out of their own zone. Vaughn making things look easy right now. Hammerding let it go, but there's no icing there. Vaughn hangs on because we got a Jesuit player coming in. So 4:24 left in the third period. Again, still 1-1. Milko won the draw. Siebel carries it all the way out. It's taken off the puck. Hester was with him. He gives a little bit of pressure there. Stitchka keeps the puck deep. Siebel picks it up in the corner, comes out of the corner with it. Funny bounce there. Stitchka tried tipping it in. I believe that was, oh, that was Milko, I'm sorry. Stitchka keeps it in. And now Jesuit comes back the other direction. Wilson with a good back check keeps the puck from going anywhere. Seabolt fires one hard off of the referee. That one had to hurt. And the net is off the moorings. And the referee is hurting on that one. A couple of the minors checking on the referee there. He's kind of laughing it off. As a referee myself, I've been there, and sometimes that really does hurt. The kid of Seabolt's size, he can shoot the puck. Saber tries getting it out of his own zone, and that puck gets sent right back into the corner. Puck all the way back out. Reed just sends it. Milko, or I'm sorry, it's Bolte can't get a hold of it. And that puck is sent all the way back in. Bolte trying to move it up. There's nobody there on the wing for him. That's right. Bolte gets it to Wynn. Wynn battling in the corner there. He sends it deep. Saber touches it. And that one, again, should have been an icing call because the referees like the way it goes off. Seems like Saber picks the puck up after there's a over-the-top chop there on that one. Saber trying to get it back to Bradley there. Gets it. Bradley does get the shot off, but it's blocked in the high slot. Miners just putting it back up into traffic, not doing much to advance that puck, and that ends up into their own zone. No icing call in there. Hesser bodies his man off. Reed just comes out from behind the net with the puck, and in control. That puck is held in. Viapondo gives a little bit of chase. Hesser steps around a guy looking for Stitchka. Stitchka carries it up, and he hits Viapondo. Viapondo loses control. It gives chase down in the far corner. Damgard keeps it in the offensive zone as that puck goes deep. And that puck's coming right back out. Kept in, though. Damgard doing a heck of a job holding it in there. Rye Bolte sends it on net. And Wynn gets there on the opposite side. And Wynn gets the shot on net. So 1:19 left, and we still are at the same spot we were a period and a half ago at 1-1. Last second change for the Miners. Bradley gets the shot off. Raiders win the draw. Tries to get it out, but Bradley holds it in. He carries the puck down into the corner. He's looking for somebody. Sends it back to Bolte. Bolte bounces it around his man. And that puck is bounced high. And Rye Bolte gives chase. Tries getting that out, but he can't get it out. Just decides to push player and puck out of the zone. And now we got Wynn giving chase there. He's got Colin Saber. Saber can't get it, but it goes right back to Bolte. Bolte with a quick shot on net. Saber looking for something. Hesser steps in. Good turnaround pass by Quinn Barton on that one. Barton gets knocked over looking for someone. And now that puck is coming back out. We got 20 seconds left to go in the game, in the period. And holy cow, we've got, what a save by Vaughn. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. We had 8.2 seconds left, and Vaughn makes another fantastic save.
Let's go, Isaac! 8 seconds! Let's go, Green!
Seabolt gives chase out there. Vaughn with another stop. 2.9 seconds left. Miners have got to get a win on the draw. Damgard wins the draw, and that's the end of the period. So after 3 periods, we're in the exact spot we were at the start of the game with nobody up. So referees are informing the coaches that we're going to go 3-on-3, and we are going to switch ends for this overtime period. So here we go. We're going to start 3-on-3, it looks like. Miners going with Milko, Villapondo, and looks like that is Rye Bolte. Puck goes into the Regis end with Milko giving chase, looking for something. Bad dump off by Regis, and Villapondo picks it up. And Regis comes out of the corner with that. Looking for a guy behind him. There's a guy sneaking in. And now we've got Regis stepping in. Regis keeping control of that puck. And Villapondo gets a stick on it. Bolte giving his guy a lot of trouble there. And Villapondo just misses the puck as it's caught trying to get it out. Milko tips that puck out of play. Next up for the Miners, it's Saber Win Bolte and Tanner Damgard. 3:43 left. This is a run clock, so there is no stop clock in overtime. Apparently, Saber sends that one around to Bolte. Bolte takes off, and he and Damgard are offside, but he catches up, tags up. Damgard tries to step around his man, and that puck is going the other direction. Saber with good defensive play. Vaughn can't get a hold of that one. Big hit by Damgard behind the net, and Damgard is going to the box for an interference call. So Tanner Damgard goes in the box. 2 minutes for interference. And we have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game. Miners are going to play 4-on-3. Miners tip it out. And that's Win Bolte with a heck of a shot right there. And Regis coming right back out and getting the power play set up. And that puck is bouncing out again. And now we got Milko giving chase. A minute and 19 left on the power play. Regis blocked their own shot there. And now we've got Milko dumps it deep. With Bolte giving a pretty good slash on that one. And Bradley sends that one down deep. Raiders coming in, carrying the puck into the Miners' end. Sends it across, looking for something. And again, Vaughn holds on. 38 seconds left. And the man advantage, a minute and 26, ticking down. Milko comes out, and Quinn Martin steps on. And we've got a timeout. See who's calling the timeout. Timeout, Regis. So with a minute and 14 seconds left, Regis calls a timeout to try and get something going with the last 21 seconds of the power play. We've had a couple different overtime periods this season, and every time we've had different rules. I think first time we had it was 3-on-3, but there was stop clock. Second time we had an overtime, I believe it was full 5-on-5 with stop clock, and this one is 3-on-3 with run clock. So again, three different sets of referees and 3 different sets of rules. So referees calling everybody in. Miners going back out with Bolte, and Milko. And Bolte sends it deep. There is no icing on power plays. So Miners send it deep. Regis trying to carry it in. They get it across the blue line. Send it back out to the point. Trying to find something. And Vaughn holds it again. 50 seconds left to go in the overtime period. And the clock is running again. So again, we've had multiple different calls here on that time clock. Damgard wins the draw. Bolte carrying it out. And now we've got a 2-on-1 warming up. And that puck is, Damgard runs over the goalie, and the net is knocked off. No goal. 12 seconds left to go in the overtime period. And that's the end of the game there, folks. So Chase Vaughn in this game stood on his head multiple times. He had to make odd man rush saves, and he did a fantastic job uh, of just playing a heck of a game back there. That's about all I can say. Vaughn had a heck of a game. Final score is 1-1. Miners are on again tomorrow at 1:15. That is in Colorado Springs, and that don't remember who off the top of my head who it is that they are playing, but tomorrow will be at Sertich at 1:15 Mountain Time, and we'll see you then.